Hey everyone, I know I'm pretty late to the party, but in this video I'll be going over the Worker Swift. The Swift is a pump-action, talent-only Springer that has quick takedown features and ridiculous FPS numbers. This blaster has actually come out half a year ago at the time of recording this, so there's already been a ton of reviews on it. The reason why it's taken me so long to cover this blaster is because I haven't been able to use it without something breaking until recently. I'll be going over those issues later in this video. Out of the box, the Swift will have the 1.2 spring and the 280mm barrel installed. It also comes with the 1.4 spring and the 360mm barrel, which you'll have to install yourself. You'll also get a 10-round translucent black Talon mag, a cosmetic muzzle, a worker scar tube, some cosmetic stickers, grip tape for the pump grip, and a hex key. The blaster comes slightly disassembled to save space. All you have to do is slot the two pieces together and use the hex bolts to secure them in place. To swap the barrel, loosen the bolt in front of the magwell and the barrel should slide right out. Be careful not to over tighten the bolt if you're using the plastic dart gate, as it is known to crack. To swap the spring, loosen and remove the cap in the stock with the hex key, and the spring should just pop out for you to change. The stock is also slightly adjustable by pressing this button. On our Swift we have a cool scope. It does have some magnification to it, but the lens has a little bit of distortion and the body is only plastic, so it's mainly there for looks rather than function. We also made our own custom vinyl stickers instead of using the ones provided by Worker to give ours a unique flair. The body of the Swift is very flat, making it a great canvas for paint jobs or stickers if the white, orange and blue options aren't to your taste. Aside from cosmetic additions, we have swapped out our pump grip for a 3D printed one with a Picatinny rail and have attached a Worker angled foregrip to it. This makes priming a little bit easier and a bit more ergonomic. The replacement pump grip was designed by Tungsten EXE and can be found on Thingiverse. I'll leave the link in the description for anyone who wants to print their own. Our Swift also has the metal dart gate installed to avoid the cracking issue I mentioned earlier. If you couldn't tell by the stupidly long barrel, we've swapped out the stock one for the 550mm barrel that is paired with the 1.6 spring. These are usually sold in a bundle separate from the Swift and are designed to be used together. Segueing into performance, the different barrel and spring combos available for the Swift allow it to fall into any power range you want it to. The stock combo should give you 150 FPS, and the replacement combo included in the box should give you 200. The 1.6 spring and 550mm barrel should give you around 290 FPS. Our Swift gets an average of 265 FPS with a high of 285 and a low of 214 with this combo and some Teflon tape to improve the seal. With all that out of the way, let's go outside and see it shoot. The Swift is a very powerful blaster with this combo. We prefer to use the Blastertech Scar, which requires a little bit of tape to secure to the barrel, but it gives you more adjustable options compared to the Worker Scar tube. The Scar greatly increases the accuracy of this blaster, making it a very competitive option. However, it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows with this blaster. If it has, this video would have been up 6 months ago. The first issue was the dart gate cracking. My dad was able to assemble this blaster and fire a few magazines through it no problem. Then, when it was my turn to try it, halfway through my first magazine, the dart gate cracked. This was already a known issue with the Swifts, with Worker even providing a second dart gate which was improved to help solve this issue. Newer Swifts should already have this improved dart gate installed, but I would still recommend caution when tightening the bolt when changing your barrel, or even upgrading to the metal one just to avoid this issue altogether. After replacing the dart gate, we started getting issues with the air seal. After every event we've taken this to, it always comes back with little to no seal. What's strange about this is that the O-rings and Teflon tape are always still intact, and simply disassembling and reassembling the blaster fixes the seal again. We're still not sure what causes this problem, but since it's a very simple fix, it's not much of a deal breaker. The last and most concerning issue is that we found cracks on the piece that the pump grip attaches to. I'm not sure what this piece is called, so I'm going to call it the pump grip sled. The cracks don't look like they affect the priming action, and they don't seem to be getting bigger, but it is still a concern that this piece is cracked in the first place and that you can't buy replacements for this part yet. Aside from all these issues, it's no surprise why this blaster is so popular and heavily recommended to new players looking to get into the hobby. Good FPS out of the box with a replacement spring and barrel included to take this blaster to a more competitive level make this a perfect package for new players. Easy maintenance also make this a great choice for those who aren't comfortable with disassembling blasters just yet, or simply just want something that works when you go and pick it up. Maintenance is also minimal if you don't care about having a perfect seal. The only issues to look out for is cracking in the dart gate and cracking in the pump grip sled. I recommend this blaster for any new players looking to get into high-end games, or those who want a high-powered Springer without access to a 3D printer and don't want to spend the effort to get a long shot to this level. I'd recommend everyone upgrade to the metal dart gate to avoid the cracking issues, and also the 1.6 spring and 550mm barrel for anyone who wants to get the most out of this blaster. Anyway, that's it for this video, but before I go, I have some announcements to make. We recently hit 400 subscribers, and I'd like to thank everyone who subbed, liked my videos, and left comments. You guys are very based. I don't have any special videos planned for 400 subs, but I plan to make another loadout video if we hit 500 subs before the end of the year. I'd also like to announce that I have now made an official Instagram account. I'll be posting photos from events I've attended, updates on videos I'm currently working on, teasers when new videos are going live, and some standard ship posting for fun. I'll be leaving a link in the description below. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.